There's a single verse that bridges an 18-year span in Jesus' life. Luke 2 and verse 52. Jesus increased in wisdom and in stature and in favor with God and man. Well, what if we, full-grown men and women, took that verse so often applied to kids and applied it to ourselves in the new year? What would that look like? Well, Jesus increased in wisdom, so we do well to ask, what do I need to learn in this new year? Maybe it's to begin the valuable discipline of reading. It's amazing the number of adults who never read anything really of substance. Or maybe it's an educational goal, or maybe it's learning what will help in other areas of your spiritual life, things having to do with your marriage or parenting or your job or finances. Whatever it may be, we all need some intellectual goals that will challenge and motivate us so that a year from today, we're in a better place intellectually than we are right now. And secondly, Jesus increased in stature. That is, we need in our lives some kind of physical goals. And so we need to ask, what will improve my health in the next 12 months? Now, maybe that's getting some regular exercise, or maybe it's changing eating habits or learning to handle stress, or maybe it's just trying to find the balance between work life and rest life. Or maybe, just maybe, there's a habit that you've been ignoring, but you know you need to deal with because it's detrimental to your well-being. Our physical health must be important to God because He talks about it. And so Paul said, your body is the temple of the Holy Spirit who is in you, whom you have from God. Therefore glorify God in your body and your spirit, which belong to Him. And so we need to think about that over the next 12 months. Third, Jesus increased in favor with God. And so we need to ask, what will deepen my relationship with Him? What do I need to do in the next 12 months so that at the end of this year, I am spiritually better and richer and deeper than I am today? Now, maybe for you, that would begin with just making a commitment to God in baptism. Or maybe for you, it's beginning to develop some of the holy and healthy habits of a spiritually disciplined person, worshiping regularly, and not just from your couch, but actually together with the people of God, and giving generously or encouraging faithfully. Or maybe for you, it's letting go of some bitterness or grudge or some bit of hatred, all of which you have to know are toxic to your soul. And then fourth, Jesus increased in favor with men. And so striving to be holy before God must always be accompanied by trying to live in harmony with others, Christians and non-Christians alike. And so we just need to ask, what will improve my relationship with others this year? Now, maybe for you, that's learning to be more hospitable. Or maybe for you, it's befriending somebody who truly needs a friend, or finding a way to help someone who is hurting, or maybe determining that every month you're going to take the time to get to know somebody in your church family that you don't know right now. Or maybe for you, that's writing down the name of somebody that you know and care about who needs to know the Lord. And not just writing it down, but then praying about it. Not just praying about it, but then actually doing something tangible to move them toward that goal. Well, here's the challenge. Starters are a dime a dozen. Finishers are 1 in a million. I mean, think about it. How many unfinished projects, how many exercise plans, how many half-done Bible readings, how many other great beginnings did you make last year, but they're left undone? How do we maintain our focus? How do we follow through? Well, that's a discussion for next time. But let's just start right here. Luke 2:52, a children's verse for full-grown children of God. Just a thought.